Today is the start of season number 2 here at Brentford. After a season where we finished 6th, made an FA Cup semi-final and had a, forgettable experience in the League Cup. We're ready to take on season number 2. Hopefully, we've got some European football. I don't really know yet. It doesn't show yet because all the European competitions are still in their qualification sort of stage, I guess. So group stage will be coming. If we're in it, I'll show you it, I assume. We finished 6th though, so surely. I don't know. Anyway, today we've got some massive transfers. We've let go of a lot of, the fodder around the squad, and I feel like this happens a lot in FC or formerly FIFA. It happens a lot because in the first season you've got a bunch of players who are actually out on loan at other clubs before you even get there, and then they come back and you're just like, all right, get rid. So that's happened. So I've got rid of about 7 or 8 players that I'm sure the little recorded thing is played over my face now, or if not, this has been awkward. But so is most of my content. Anyway, before we get into the actual business, the ones that matter, make sure you leave that like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Comment what you think of the video, the transfers, the tactics, anything, everything. Let me know. Oh, and lastly, before we get into things, very, very last week? We are so close to 300 subscribers, which, thank you. I mean, it's fun. I'm having fun. Obviously, you've seen all the shorts that are coming out. You've seen this series is coming out, and I'm having fun again. It's awesome. I don't know if you saw the video where I explained why there was a 2-month absence, but it's fun being here again, doing things and having a bit of fun, which we're going to do today. Bit different editing styles and something a little different with how we're announcing the players, but hopefully you enjoy it. Now, let's get into the departures first. So as you've already seen, a bunch of little departures, the biggest one being third string goalkeeper Matthew Cox getting sold for almost £3 million off to Turkey. Other than that, that list of players that we've already shown, there is some first team players that have departed, and the first one we'll go through, it gives us an opportunity to build on it. I guess money didn't, but we got some money for starting a new season, as you do in this video game. It's Mads Roerslev, so he's gone to SC Braga. Basically just didn't really have too much higher of a ceiling to him. He's 25, he's 74 overall, I think 74, 75, I can't remember actually. You've just seen it on your screen, and I obviously recorded that footage and have done the edit and everything, but just can't remember. It was moments ago, really, but who knows. Next one is, I guess, another player similar to Mads Roerslev that doesn't really have too much higher of a ceiling, and if we're going to become a better team, we need people that are going to get better than that. It's Frank Onyeka. He has gone to Nice over in France. Pretty nice location, I guess. Am I the first person to make that joke? The next departure is probably a more bigger one that I guess that, maybe was unexpected to be a departure. Someone that maybe you would have thought would be a longer term part of the plans, despite his advanced age. It was Christian Norgard. He's gone to Feyenoord. Again, he clearly has a ceiling to him. He's 30 or 31 or whatever he is by now. There's just not much else to say to it. If we're going to improve, we need to improve on things like this, and there was an opportunity, we've taken it. Now finally, the biggest outgoing, the I guess most substantially financially departure. What? It's David Raya. Obviously, as I've spoken about previously in early videos, he's come back from his loan at Arsenal. It just feels right that he's not actually going to stay at the club. He'll probably move to Arsenal permanently in real life, but in the video game, they didn't make an offer. So after many teams came and we tried to, all I was trying to push for was over 30 million. I think he was worth about 24, 25, something like that. So just trying to push for over 30 million. I think Manchester City made an offer, someone like Porto or something made an offer. In the end of the day, he went to West Ham for £33 million, which helps us boost our bank balance and means we can bring in a few extra players. We've brought in 5 of them. Now, if you look at those departures, that's only really, I guess, as well, Reguilon's gone back to his club, which is a, important one to remember. Only really left 4 spots for us to fill, but we've signed 5 players because last season, in January, because of a Ben Mee misdemeanor, well, it's not his. It's FC24. FC24 is the problem here. We signed free agent Brabeck. He's still at the club. Haven't sold him, though I'm open to it. So, we've signed 5 players. We've signed centre-back, a left-back, a right-back, and 2 central midfielders to replace obviously Onyeka and Norgard. Let's find out who they are. Born on the 6th of October 1998, 190 centimetres, he is a centre-back, can also play left-back, he is English. He's had a 2-club professional career. For some reason he was free, but he'll do for me. It is Lloyd Kelly. Wow! Bournemouth let him go for free for whatever reason, who knows, I couldn't understand it. He's 25 years oldish, 26 maybe by now, but I think he's pretty damn good, and as I said, he'll do for me. So that is our centre-back depth sorted. Obviously, we've got 5 now, I guess, if you count Brabeck, who may or may not stay or go. The next position is left-back. Who did we bring in? Born on the 10th of March 2002, he is 167 centimetres tall. He's a left-back, but he can really play anywhere up at the left-hand side. He has a club career which has had 3 Dutch clubs in his youth career, 4 loans in his very young professional career. He's played for the under 15s, 16s, 17s, 18s and 21s for his national side. Chelsea don't know what to do with him, so I think we'll take him. It is Ian Matson. We have paid £16 million for the left-sided juggernaut, I'll call him. He can do it all on the left-hand side. He can also play on the wing. He can do whatever you want him to do. Ian Matson will do it. But he'll be our first choice left-back going forward. Born on the 18th of July in the year 2000, he is 187 centimetres tall. He can play at right back, he can play centre back, he can play holding midfielder, he can do it all. Through his young career, you can find there's not many interviews with him due to a stutter that he's working through, but there's going to be absolutely no delay. He's going straight into our first team. He's a Dutch international. He's played 130 plus appearances for Feyenoord. It is Lucharel Gertruda.
Bruh.
Okay, so when I was putting in some research, because I wanted to do something different with how we were announcing these, obviously you're noticing that now, but I probably should have looked at how to pronounce his name. He's going to be our new right back though. Roslev is gone, and Hickey is now the backup to Lucharel Gertruda. That's what I'm going to say. If you know how to say it, please tell me. Please sort it out, whatever I'm doing wrong. But I'm just going to say Gertruda. When he's on the ball, when he's being brilliant for us, he is Gertruda. Let's get to those midfield signings. The first of our midfield signings is born on the 14th of April 1999. He is 185 centimetres. He can play central midfield and a bit of holding midfield, I guess, but he's got the legs for it. He can get up and down the pitch. In his young career, he has played for 5 clubs, a bunch of loans. He has played for the French under 18s, 19s, 20s, 21s, and the full national side. We've paid £21.3 million for him. It is Matteo Guendouzi. Look, this is... maybe we're taking a punch here. Not taking a punch, taking a leap here, I guess, because with the signings that we're making, Matson playing for Borussia Dortmund, Gertruda playing for the Dutch national side, and Feyenoord, who are brilliant at the moment, and maybe he's destined for higher things than that. Guendouzi played for Arsenal, played for Lazio, Marseille, French national team. We're really taking a step here, I think. Then, lastly, rounding out this what probably has gone on way too long sequence of our new signings, it is a man who's born on the 26th of March 2001. He is 192 centimetres tall. He is a central midfielder, son of a legend. His brother plays for Inter Milan. He's played 130 appearances for Nice. He is a French international. He creates basically what is the starts of a 70s hairband in the base of our midfield. It is Kefren Turam. He is an absolute stud. I love watching the guy play. When I can get to watching some nice football. I did it again. He's one that I really, really love to watch. The base of our midfield is now set. They're both absolutely young guns. They'll play for their national side. They are mobile. They are technical. They can dribble past people. They'll get up and down the pitch. They'll do it at both ends. But I don't really want them to because they're holding midfielders for me. Alright, that's the 5 signings. So we've got Kelly, Matson, Gertruda, Guendouzi, Turam. Let's see how that shapes up basically the two 11s we've got. So we've got 22 players that we'll use. I don't know why I went like that for 22 because that's not 22. That's not how that works. But I'll show you the two 11s. If you look at the second 11, it doesn't look like too much has changed, although you can sort of see things are starting to change with Hickey and Aya in the second team, and I mean Janelt in the second team. But what is the backup 11, I suppose, is Strakosha in goals, a backline of Hickey, Aya, Kelly, and Henry, midfield base of Jensen and Janelt, the J. Anyway, Wissa, Shirky, and Lewis Potter across the attacking line, in behind January signing Chris Ramos. It's getting pretty decent. That's a side that would stay in the Premier League, I'd say. For the first team, though, this is where you really start to notice what we're doing here. A number of our signings are, some of the best players here and players that will stick with the team for a number of years. The lineup is Ingolf Flecken, a backline of Gertruda, Collins and Pinnock at the base of the backline, Maatsen on the left, who's only 22, he'll get better and better. Midfield pairing of Ganduzi and Taram. Attacking midfield is Mbeumo on the right, Loriente on the left, Damsgaard through the middle, in behind Ivan Toney. Yes, he's still here. I think we're ready. Today, we're also playing the first game of the season, which, believe it or not, somehow has managed to be against Tottenham again. Last season, first game, did a couple of transfers, played Tottenham. This time, done more transfers, bigger transfers, I'll say anyway. And we're playing Tottenham. On Legendary this time, so it might be different. Let's see how we get on. And Season 2 is underway here at the G-Tech, hosting Tottenham. Played them last season. From memory, they do love a bit of a press, so hopefully, I guess, early signs of it there. Hopefully similarly to, Manchester City is probably our best example of it. We can, be sensible with it, play where we need to play in, whatever. Wow, that was extreme. Here's Gertruda, first time on the ball for his new team, almost losing it, but we could. Yeah, hopefully we can, play through them a bit and not be offside in really silly, easy situations where really we should just be keeping the ball easy and life's good. I guess for this episode, sort of similarly to the last episode, which, whoa. If this is your first time watching an episode, hey, cheers, thank you. Say g'day. What was I going to say? Oh, I have like topics that I talk about during episodes sometimes. Last episode it was the plan for the future and, what this transfer window was going to look like, all that sort of stuff. This time, I guess it should really be aims for the season. Nearly had an opportunity there with Damsgaard, I think it was. Really it should be aims for the season, but I mean, a lot of it, that was wishful thinking. A lot of it hinges in, what am I trying to say? What's the P word that I'm looking for there? A lot of what I am going to say is a lot of it hinges upon whether we do have European football or not, because I mean that's a lot of games added, I guess, and it may change our expectations or our aims for the season. Troy Parrott's through, big save from Mark Flecken. They moved through us pretty quickly there. I couldn't speak then. Oh my god, did you hear that? Don't know what that was. So if we don't have European football, that was close. I guess really we should be aiming to improve because last season we didn't have European football. We finished 6th and made an FA Cup semi-final. This season, if we don't have European football, we should be looking to get Champions League, really, because we've improved our team a bunch. The other teams above us, they're still going to be just as good as they were. This might be an opportunity. Oh no, Tony pulled off to the edge of the dang box. Why? Why would he do that? If we do have European football, it's, to remain competitive in the Premier League. That is a simple pass. I'm peed. Why is Troy Parrott this? I know who Troy Parrott is. Don't mistake what I'm saying for ignorance, I guess, but do they not have someone that's a higher overall? Didn't they have a Morata last season? Shouldn't they be playing Alvaro Morata? I feel like if they still have him in the team, that's probably a better option. Again, no Troy Parrott disrespect. I tried to just sneak it down the side for Ivan Toney, I think. And to be fair, Troy Parrott's done well. I mean, his link-up's been alright, and he did have that one chance. But also, maybe Morata would have scored. I don't know, whatever. I am struggling to get the ball off Tottenham, but then when we do, I feel like we're doing pretty alright with it, as I almost run it out here. Loriente does well eventually to get it back to Damsgaard, who'll get it into Toney, to Mbeumo, who puts it in. That was, for a time stood still then, for whatever reason, he kicked the ball and it took just an absolute age to get into the back of the net. What matters though is that it did get there eventually. It is 1-0 to Brentford. Beautiful stuff, really. Back to front. You love to see it. Damsgaard to Toney, turns his man, gives it to Mbeumo. It is a weird finish, isn't it? I don't know why he's like... It's almost like I don't know. It's like that Özil shot that he used to do where he'd kick it into the floor and but it's almost like that, but it isn't like, 1-0. We will absolutely take those. I do appreciate that that move then started with me saying, I feel like when we get the ball, we're doing all right, and then I scored. So that's pretty cool. That was also a good little bit of interplay. Wonder, like the new signings, right? None of them are like this, okay, that was horrid. None of them are like, the huge, sexy signings. They're not, I don't know, signing Kylian Mbappe for PSG, like Neymar signing, it's not, it's 1-1. All right, well, score, garbage. Don't even know where that came from, can't tell you. I don't know what's happening with the lighting, why James Maddison's face is brown blonde. Whatever. James Maddison's got, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I was busy trying to think of players that were sexy signings. Didn't go well. The point of what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by James Maddison being an absolute party pooper. Oh, come on. He's done well to get the space and then get on the end of the ball when he does get there. But then his shot just over. Bugger. I've now gone at least twice trying to say whatever it is I'm saying. And I think it's that the signings that we've made aren't the, huge, Robinho signing for Manchester City type, absolute game changers for us. But like they really are like floor raisers. They make our team a lot better, but they don't, break through that glass ceiling. I don't know what am I? Can someone finish that statement for me? Into the second half now. It's 1-1. Just not being able to tackle is it turns out a big hindrance to winning football games. Well done there, Pinnock through to Guendouzi. Who I'm not sure really what happened there. We really are signing players with great hair, aren't we though? I mean, ignore like Matson and Gertruda, but the rest of them, like last season we signed Armand Loriente, has an afro in the game, excuse me. Matteo Guendouzi, that's what he's known for is his hair. Kefren Turam, big long dreadlocks, excuse me. Man, what would complete the team of hairstyles? I mean, Paul Pogba's got to be on there at least. I mean, I guess he's, not anywhere at the moment, but you know what I mean. He's got to be there. Got to be involved. Maybe he's a ambassador or something. I don't know. Some nothing role where he's not actually part of anything. Here is Tottenham. I'm talking such rubbish. Madison now edge of the box. Oh, good challenge. Was that Kevin Turam? I'm just going to say Kevin, because for the life of me, I'm going to absolutely struggle saying Kefren. Burmo to Damsgaard. Not much on there. Guendouzi. That would have been against Spurs for a former Arsenal player on his debut for his new Premier League team. That would have been pretty sweet. Good signs though. Like I do think already you can probably tell the difference in our midfield. Like from last season with, normally it'd be Janelt and Norgard at the base of our midfield. Like not a huge overall jump from Janelt. I mean, he's 80 overall and this is 81 and 82, I think. So not a huge jump in overall, but like you can tell the quality difference, I guess. There was a chance. As Son is breaking away here, I'll just say they have just brought on Alvaro Morata for Troy Parrott. I'm not sure what Big Ange is thinking. That was nearly a chance for a good 1-on-1. What? 1-2. That's what I'm saying. Nearly a chance for a 1-2 there, but the one was too strong. Thuram out to Gertruda, tackled. And Reynildo. Don't they have Udogi? Is Reynildo an improvement upon Udogi? Or have they sold Udogi and that's why? Maybe that's why. Let's go with that. Would have loved Udogi. I've got 2 already, and no, okay. That's that. Like, as much as I did make 2 nice and nice jokes earlier, Udogi that's beneath me. Come on now. Corner for Tottenham, 70 minutes in. Maddison to Bissouma on the edge of the box, back out to Maddison. He's got Son behind him. Oh, that's a terrible headed clearance. Bentancur to Jarell Hatto from Ajax. Oh, Mark Flecken, what are you doing? Why has he gone up? The ball's not up there. What are you looking at? Jesus, bloody hell. Why? I don't understand that at all. Doesn't make any sense. And why does nobody wants to stay anywhere near James Maddison? He's trying to save something that's up here, off screen. You gotta go to your left, pal. Simple. Oh, right. Well, the debut for our new signings isn't going great. It's, I don't want to entirely place the blame on any of them, but Thuram and Guendouzi are probably the closest thing to being the ones that are supposed to be marking. Oh, good save from Vicario. They're supposed to be marking James Maddison, and he scored 2 goals. So, but also our centre backs haven't done anything when he's come through. Why are we watching such a complex replay of this? We can't see what's happening. That doesn't tell us anything about the save. Can't even see the ball. Oh, and trying to skip it, I've accidentally pressed A and wasted the corner. Get there, Gertruda. Get there, Luttrell. Is it like Luttrell, but Luttrell? Is that what it is? That was an accident that I stumbled into that, but maybe it is that. Oh, you had to make the pass there. Or Thuram wins it. Oh, that was meant to just go down the side for him. Are you serious? Oh, 82nd minute. It's all going to poo. It's all going absolutely poorly. Oh dear, come on. Tottenham, what are you doing? Can't just... Brilliant. Just pass it around their back line for 10 minutes and then magically find a way out. That it eventually means that Maddison is somehow through. Why is James Maddison suddenly 2008 Kaká? What's happened? Run. Go. Right, here's Loriente taking on Jarell Hato. Getting in behind. Oh, it's too far ahead of Mbeumo. It's behind Damsgaard, who was the actual target of it. But he's found Tony. Hato does so well there. That's such a clutch block. And that's going to be it. They're just going to run it out here, aren't they? We've got no hope. Yep. A magic pass. Yep. Brilliant. Why have they passed that far back there? Oh, God. And that's game. Oh, God. Why do I play this game? It's so garbage. Alright, well, that didn't go to plan. And that's it. That's all I want to say about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's over. Let's forget about it. It's in the past. We lost 2-1 to Tottenham. It is what it is. It's done. Move on. Move on. It's okay. Just don't worry about it anymore. That's it. It's that easy. Anyway, next video will be maybe our first foray into European football. Or whatever the hell I feel like. Because that's how this works. I just choose whatever game I want. And I play it. And talk. And hopefully don't get angry. We'll see. There's a couple of weeks left in the transfer window, so we may see movement. There has been an offer for Johan Wissa, so maybe he'll go. Maybe he'll. Who knows? I don't know. I'm trying to get as much money as I can out of them. If he goes, we'll replace him. I don't think we'll, build on what we've got. We're probably just like for like, around the same overall. Because I don't think we build on Mbeumo and Loriente. I think they're our boys. Let me know what you reckon though. If you have another opinion, let me know. Don't care. Don't care? No, I do care. I would love to hear from you. I don't care if you have an opinion on it. No. Don't know. Anyway, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. That'll do us. Cheers. Peace.